Welcome back, friends of that one ban episode of Pokemon where for some reason James has boobs. This is Player Home. Now today we'll be heading to the island of Corfu, a place known for its rich white beaches, horse child combat arenas, and peaceful pan flute renditions of Gravel Pit by Wu-Tang. Now one thing that really chokes my chicken is when I'm trying to kill innocent bystanders and locals like this Malacca in the blue towel step in and try tell me killing is morally wrong. I'm not sure what choking the chicken means, but it seems quite fitting in a game full of blokes in leather skirts. So in respect to their morals stick up their ass, I've come up with a plan to kill every NPC on the island so I can finally quest in peace. So today we have 3 main Malaccas ruling all the NPCs. First up is Delagondro the Swift, then followed by Peltogram the Simp, and finally the elusive Youngjohn. We start off by heading up north to the quarry and make a quick scout around. And sure enough, we've already found our first target, Delagondro, hiding up the top like full king of the castle. I then commit to a big D move and take out the target straight away. Now that I'm pumping full of testosterone, I get overconfident and almost get caught by the guards, completely blowing the mission. So just like my first girlfriend, I take a more stealth approach and sneak around the back of her house trying to scale the balcony to avoid her parents. This is when I'm almost caught again by my girlfriend's dad looking down on me hiding in the bushes. No, but seriously, I did this several times, scaling my girlfriend's balcony in high school to avoid her parents, and then having to dismount mid-intercourse to hide under the bed, like I've maxed out the stealth skill tree in real life. So there we are. Don't forget to subscribe for more real-life stealth stories in the future. This is where I managed to sneak up a little closer and try to distract the guard with a whistle from behind the rock. This of course has no effect as whistling wasn't invented yet. In fact, it wasn't invented until 1968 when a Taiwanese man was caught fornicating a large-lipped cod, when the friction let out a squeak and he managed to mimic the cod's lips. Actually, do you know what? I draw the line there. That last joke was just absolutely disgusting. Young people today need to get a grip. You see, the Taiwanese people are a people rich in culture and operate some of the world's most advanced chip manufacturing plants. And I don't just mean potato or corn chips either. Now moving on, we have one last guard to take out, free a prisoner, and with that it's off to grab our next target. We head down to the sea to find our next target, and sure enough, he's just chilling out in the open like he wasn't programmed to just wait and die in an assassin game. I take this opportunity to take out as many NPCs as I can using my greater human intelligence, before AI can adapt to my moves by becoming sentient. I am of course referring to the great words of the prophet Nostradamus when he said, "Shit man, gotta be real careful about them robots." This is when I notice one of my old mates from high school and try calling out to him like, "Hey man, I haven't seen you in ages, hey?" But I don't think he heard me because he had my sword stabbed through his ears. This is where I eagerly check the hearing of the last guy standing. Or should I say, sitting. Sorry, I tried to think of something real cringe to say, and that's the best line I had. And the only thing left to do is quickly take down our target Peltogram the Simp, and we're 2/3 done. Now let's head north to find our final target, Youngjohn. This target can easily be identified as having the appearance of a crudely photoshopped baby over an actual image of a soldier. But tracking along the main highway, we almost take out an ancient Greek thought when she performs an ultra matrix dodge. I guess thought bitches be extra quick in this town. And by thought bitches, I don't mean like Belle Delphine thought. Do you remember her? That chick that sold her bathwater like 3 years ago? Well, recently I got a new subscriber. So if that's you, Belle, don't worry, I haven't shelved your bathwater yet, as I'm saving it for my son's christening. But on the way to our target, the sun's gone down, so now we can commit to a full assassin immersion. But I better make this quick, as I told Mum I'd be home by 6. Already, we find our final target standing out in the open like a blind fool. Now let's use the cover of darkness and make quick work of some silly bitches. Quite like it up here actually. Just some casual killing with no resistance from anyone at all. If I keep this up, I'll finally earn my Boy Scout badge for kids today commit crimes because they play too many video games. Just like the favourite excuse of every cuckold politician who likes to sit hogtied in the corner while his mates play a little game of 1-2 on his wife. This is where we find a black guy in jail. Well done Ubisoft on some 5-star level casual racism. Actually, do you know what? It'd be racist to say you can't have black people in jail, as then it's not equal rights if only white people are in jail. So sorry, I take that back Ubisoft. Thank you for keeping racism out of gaming by keeping black people in jail. At this point, I commit to barely hiding in a bush to avoid being spotted. But this guard dog looks straight at me, as this looks about as sus as a cleared browser history. I now get hit with one of gaming's hardest ethical decisions. Do we kill the dog or let him discover us and give away the entire mission? So just like real life, I choose to take out the dog in order to make easy money. When all of a sudden, the dog's owner jumps straight down to die alongside him, allowing them to be buried together. So I guess this turns out to be a nice story after all. Just as I'm busy deciding on the lives of innocent dogs, we finally catch up to our target chilling in the ruins down the back. I tell you what, ancient ruins for bad guys of 400 BC are like the abandoned warehouses of the Mafia today. It really commits to that bad guy aesthetic. You've got to give it to these guys though. They're really committed to cleanliness by putting the used bodies over here to be disposed of properly. It's like that famous quote by Gandhi. If you're gonna kill a bunch of innocents through human sacrifice, the least you can do is store them in a purpose-built death pit. One thing I will say though is I almost got caught that many times trying to clear this camp, and amongst all the commotion, you got old mate over here taking a nap like, nah, sorry bro, you guys keep watch. If I don't get a solid 8 hours, I'm cooked. Now with the camp cleared, there's only our last target left to take out, and he makes for a nice convenient death by standing right next to a ledge, as if this entire game doesn't center around Spartan kicks. Well, I guess as the good book says, an apple a day can't help you if you're dead. Now that's everything complete and we're left to fight another day. Thanks so much for sticking around and keeping me company. I hope you subscribe and join me next time in good company.